Hey, welcome to episode number 19. As you remember from last time, we just finished exploring the Enclave sublevel. We found a data pad explaining that Master Brook has, oh, here's the people we saw running out before. Telepane, whatever her name is. Tapelay, that's it, Tapelay, I like that better. But yeah, so he's been abducted by the mercenaries and is being held in their cave. So we have to go find him. But let's talk to these guys first.
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Yeah.
I feel much better now, thanks to you.
Good.
I really hope the Jedi salvage you bought was worth it, but it's nice to see you again.
No, nothing else really useful there.
You still lurking around here? Just go back to Kundat.
Alright. Already talked to her as well. I think these are these only 2 levels? I don't remember. There's only 2 zones, I mean. There were 4 in the original Dantooine, but there might only be 2 now, because it's not that there's less content, it's just a little more confined, I think, than it was. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I didn't do an audio test before this like I usually do, but if not, it's just one episode, so fast forward through it or bear with me. But it's probably okay. Whoops, I turned around there. Alright, so let me just see what the quest log says. Oh, I should have... I'll talk to Jaron, there we go. Cave crawling. No. It doesn't really have a quest, unless maybe I just missed it, for Master Brook. Which is weird, because it feels like it definitely should. That's a bonus quest. Lost in the Shadows. Oh, there it is. Kinrath Caves, alright. I'm going to head in here first to finish off those side quests. Just turning them in. And then we'll head to the caves to find Master Brook. Let's talk to Jaron first. I think he's going to help us tie up these loose ends. He's in here, maybe? There we go.
It's you again.
You want something? I haven't done the Kinrath yet. I asked about the
I'll
salvagers.
tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim.
Had the bodies and one of them had a will.
Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. He left all his possessions to one of the other dead salvagers. Will I ever get rid of that damn Jedi garbage? The administrator will have to figure out what happens to them.
I guess they got light side points for that. You think they just, give them to like the farmers of Kunda, or, give them to the government, let them sell them off and use the money to buy defenses and stuff for the community, build a library, I don't care.
You want?
Alright, is that the only quest? I guess so. I caught the thief, but I don't know if you ever turned in that mission or not. I'll talk to Administrator Dare and see what she has to say. She probably cares to hear about Rook, since they're close.
I hope that you haven't run in. Is there any...
Nope, she's just answering questions still. Alright, I guess we're gonna head to the caves then. Which is, I believe, in the one area of this zone we haven't explored yet. So that kind of worked out well. It wasn't really intentional. But, I just figured I'd explore it at some point, and I was right. Don't force speed though, so we can go a little bit faster here. Not much to look at anyway, just the... Ooh, a random class detonator. Kind of a nice Easter egg there. Hey, and that was enough to level up. I didn't even realize you got XP for that. Ooh, some nice armor there. I like.
Yeah?
Maybe Bayodur could use it? What's his dexterity? Like none, so yeah, he could use whatever armor I can give him. Oh, he can't use heavy armor though. I should probably work on that. That's nice armor. Alright. Anyway, level up. Yeah, he doesn't get, as a tech guy, he doesn't get a lot of feats. So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to, and I have more points. Oh. Be using him all that much. But we'll see. You never know. There we go. Alright, I'm going to chat with them just a bit, see if they have anything to say. Nope, nothing new. What about you, Adam?
Something up?
Nope, nothing for you. Well, what about the question?
Something up? All right.
Nope. It's the same list of questions. That's kind of dumb. Alrighty, onward we go. Oh, more. Maybe I'll get some more level ups for this one. But no, it's not security, so it won't. I do like that you get some experience for using skills, so if you do quests that way, oh, my speed rough. And you don't lose out. I probably should start bringing Cray with me. Oh, there's some Kinrath. Because I know she has that speed boost passive ability. These guys die nice and quick, I like that. They're the same guys we fought on both Dantooine and Kashyyyk in the original KotOR game, if you watch that one. Alright, I don't see much of anything around these parts except for some Kinrath in those caves, but let's go. Never mind. Oh! I vaguely remember this quest as being fun, but or interesting, but I don't remember anything about it. So we shall see. Some more good armor.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out of here anyway. This is Kinrath territory.
Tell me about it. What are you doing out here?
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Coon on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened.
Another murder mystery, kind of. Dantooine always seems to have them. Do you suspect foul play?
I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our men just got...
Oh, I think you killed Kinrath to get these
need those
atmospheric
atmospheric
sensors.
But Dantooine is temperate. There is no need for atmospheric sensors except for seasonal data collection.
Huh? It's just important we get it back. They're expensive pieces of equipment.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't...
Where do you
I
want
just
them?
really need
What do
it.
you really want?
It's important. Please come to me if you find any of the atmospheric sensors. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for
nice.
each one you find.
Any idea where they could be?
No idea whatsoever.
I think they're inside the Kinrath, aren't they? That seems right, but like I said, it's been like a decade since I played this game, so I don't really remember. It's kind of cool that KotOR said that though, and noticed that there's something fishy here. I don't see what's wrong about just seasonal climate data collection. That's what our weather casters do and climatologists. So. Wait, what? I'm just gonna see where she goes because she's not hidden there. She's trying to scour. Oh, she made it. Okay. I ran through the world. Can I move at all here? Oh shit. I don't want to be bugged because then I'm gonna have to reload the game. Alright, I'm gonna switch to this guy. Oh, don't die. Please don't die. Where's Atten? I don't even see Atten. Where's KotOR? He's back there.
Just
Okay.
say the word.
Maybe Leovar will teleport. I know they do that sometimes.
Time to even me up.
He's dead.
More where that came from.
I don't know if they actually teleport in combat though.
Everyone down.
I'm gonna do just a hard save. In case we need to load one of our quick saves. And then I'm gonna switch back to her. Oh, she did teleport, okay. That was kind of weird though. She actually made it over the edge of the game. Kind of wish I explored a bit more over there now, but yeah, I didn't want to have these two guys teleport to me and get us all stuck over there and have to reload the game. At least these Kinrath don't have very good force saves.
More where that came from.
That's
Time
nice.
to even the odds.
no.
More where that came from.
Maybe the Kinrath in the cave have some sensors.
Let's settle.
Wasn't too bad now, was it? These guys are dead. I'm gonna check this clump of trees to make sure there's no like sensors hidden inside of here anywhere. Yeah, there's not. Alrighty. In the cave we go then. To find Master Rook and maybe some crystals while we're in here, that'd be fun. And of course clear out the Kinrath for yep, there are mercs in here. I wonder what happens if you come here. I'm pretty sure you can still find the camp and all. There's just no mercs in here, just the Kinrath. If you come here before you find the data pad, they don't move Brook here and start guarding the place until, there you go, atmospheric sensors. Don't know about what.
They are vitally important pieces of equipment on tectonically or environmentally unstable regions. But do you really need atmospheric sensors on Dantooine?
I'll keep that in mind. Don't know where that's going. It's definitely intriguing.
More where that came from.
Let's see what it says. How many did I find? 3 or just the 1? The icon looks like 3, but it might just count as, maybe that's why the price is so good. It's you only get 1 of them. It'd be cool if there was like more than 1 location to find it. Maybe there's like a second Easter egg location, but we'll see. I don't have force speed on. I'll turn it on after this
More where
fight.
that came from.
Or I'll do it now before I die. Because it does help your defense too. Heal up a bit. Another nice thing about having Cray in the party would be that she can kind of do some healing and I can actually fight more. Oh damn, we're actually in trouble. I want to switch to this guy and activate his shield. Maybe I should... I'm gonna do some healing still. Oh, he's dead. No. Alright, only 1 left though. Alright. Okay, Badger. Rise and shine. Yeah. We're kind of still out of health, but here, where's that force regen form? There we go. Yeah, it's pretty much useless in combat, but out of combat it's nice to get more force coming back soon. That should be good. I want to stick with this for now, though. Some more Mandalorian heavy armor. This looks like a tough fight. Well, I remember it being a tough fight, actually. So I'm going to explore a little bit more, actually, and come back. Just because I want to kind of hopefully give myself a chance to get some force back. Don't expend it all fighting these guys. That would
Time to even the
run
odds.
counter to our purposes. I thought I used force speed. Something seems really buggy with the Q system tonight.
More where
Maybe it's
that
just
came
me.
from. Time to take you down to size.
Yeah, oh jeez. I think I probably am using force quicker than I'm gaining it. Did I scream? Thought I heard a scream, maybe it's just the sound effects.
Yeah, there's
Some kind
over
of
with.
echo. They do hurt, they die easily, but they do hurt, which I guess makes sense based on their like appearance and all. Alright, let's see if we can have this tunnel, let's go. Yeah, let's try this fight now. I hate this, because I'm healed, but I have no force now. Alright, I'll keep going around here and see what happens. Actually, I kind of remember this place being hard back here, too. We'll see if that's true or not. Did force speed go away? No, it didn't. Good. Because I don't have enough force to get to come back again. That was a swing and a miss. And I'm poisoned.
More where that came from.
I should probably heal right away just so I can get rid of that. I'm pretty sure heal, or improved heal, removes poison. Yep. And I'm poisoned again. I guess I should have just waited. My speed's gone too. Right, I'm going to heal us now because we're both poisoned.
Who's not poison?
Yeah, I could have one character be a dedicated healer and it still would keep up. Well, fairly. Until Force runs out. It's kind of why I like Dragon Age. It's sort of a almost an MMO type trinity with a tank and heals and all. That's how I actually learned about the different roles. It was not from an MMO, but from Dragon Age. So when I got to swoop, it all pretty much made sense. KotOR is still poisoned. Alright, I'm hoping we get to the actual crystal part. And while I'm like picking up all my crystals, I can maybe regen some force between the fighting. That's the plan at any rate. I could just stand around. Oh, this is a Hive Kinrath. They'd probably the next tier above the Viper Kinrath. Because they also poison you like the Vipers do. They seem to be harder to kill. Maybe we're getting close. I see some crystals. It's a nice little, what do you call this? Like a grotto underwater.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals.
I do recall that.
Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
Cool idea. The whole idea of like force crystals seems interesting. They could probably do more with that than they've done, as far as I know, in any given plots. There's probably been a book or a comic or something that involves them more heavily, but I mean, a little tiny piece of crystal can power a lightsaber and is such a core part of the Jedi way. You'd think like you could create a super weapon using that kind of energy or something like that. Anyway, I feel strange but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force.
Interesting way of thinking about it. Yeah, I don't like leaving behind evidence. That's good, because instead of pursuing us, that's a good point.
That can hardly be avoided. Even mundane actions of the basest creatures can create detectable ripples in the Force. A Minok beating its wings on the plains could cause a sandstorm in the desert. And figuratively speaking, Jedi have much bigger
I do enjoy the
wings.
philosophical aspect of this game. It's one of the ways in which it does outdo its predecessor. What if I destroyed all the crystals here?
That would create quite a large impression of yourself. And the crystals would eventually
So not a good
grow
plan
back.
then. Alright. Oh, here we go. Lots of Kinrath. Woo, okay. So I'm going to use Master Valor, some Force Speed.
Everyone down!
This would be one of those times where it'd be really nice to have Stasis Field. I don't think she actually used Force Speed, did she? Other hatchlings, okay, so they don't seem to be very powerful. I may have popped all this bus for nothing. Or it may have been a good idea. Matriarch, that's why. I'll try to take out the hatchling first. There goes my shield. She packs a punch, that's for sure. Oops. He's far away, so I'm gonna risk it. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's see. They do seem to have nope saved, alright. Just gonna heal them.
Let's settle it.
I wish I knew what was running, if it's the Valor or the Speed. Probably the Speed.
More where that came from.
Alright, yeah, it's the Speed. I do need to get another Mandalorian shield equipped though. I am burning through these things. What about the Achani? It's just energy. I can buy more though if I need to. I'd that's my credits on them, but I can also make. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay. You know what? I actually don't need that shield, but whatever. Oh. Wait. Okay, hatch them. Where's the Matriarch? There we go. Finish him, Madden. Alright, the Matriarch is dead. There are a lot of hatchlings though. Some AoE damage. That didn't do a whole lot. I am in trouble here, I think. Okay, I guess that was a hard fight. It's just so, like, oh, having stasis field would be really nice.
More where that came from. Everyone down.
Let me handle it.
I'm just gonna attack the ones that are closest first. So I don't know if we should help the matriarch, 'cause she hurts a lot, or the little guys, because there's, you know, when there's a lot of them, they hurt a lot too. I'm trying to take them out. Okay, that's the matriarch. I guess we can start getting some damage on her. A little worried about Beta Dura though.
Time to...
See if any melee shields. Yeah, I don't like that I'm burning through these things, but... God, he gets 2-shot! Seriously? I am never taking him in the party again. This is just pathetic. 117. I can't switch to him and you can see how much health he has. But yeah, it's telling that Leomar has twice as much health, and Atten doesn't even do more damage, let alone a lot more damage. Probably have to reload this one too, but we'll give it a shot.
Say the word.
Guess they die fast. Nope, see, so do I. God. I could heal, but I feel like they could do more damage to me in a single GCD than No, I want to attack the hatchling. But I can shield, yes, for
Where that
sure.
came from.
No, I'm gonna die. Did I really already burn through one that fast? I didn't really equip it, I guess. Alright, got that off. Do I have a first aid kit? I'm not doing this a third time. I have one. See, that is like, okay, I guess, do I don't have any treat injury, I guess that's why, but still. That is like nothing for the best med pack in the game at like not even a high level. Oh. Starting to really hate the combat here. And I'm dead. Alright. Everybody use your shields, because for being a melee, you can't stand for 2 seconds. This is just not good. Can I switch out the party members at this point? I'm going to do it if I can. I probably can't, though. I can. Alright, come on, Kreia. And you know what, Atten? Buddy, you're going away, too. I'm done screwing around. This guy's a soldier. He's got tons of level ups. I probably should use some of them though. Okay. Attributes. She's pretty well balanced, but I guess let's keep doing wisdom. She's a force user. Just take her class skills. Master force focus, that's good to have. Alrighty, so she's not really much of a, I mean, she can fight with melee, but that's not her primary use. Then again, feat-wise, there's not a lot of like force user feats. There's conditioning for like saving throws, but that's kind of something for when you have nothing else. She has dueling maxed. Regenerate force points, definitely want that. Alright, it's perfect. Now she has the force channel form, that's great. Can get her the better heal. Oh, 2 powers. Sweet. And she gets to level up some more. Which is even nicer. Another lightsaber form. What's this? Insanity. That's like AoE stun. Definitely want that. Alright. This dude here is probably going to be a melee user. He only has 1 skill point, so I guess we'll go with tree injury. Why not? Awareness isn't much use. You don't have demolitions. He's not even level 10 yet, or 8 yet. Let's go for power attack. He'll be a power attacker person. I'm gonna give him more strength or constitution. Let's get more strength. And 2 up in fighting. He seems like he's a good fighter, which is good because compared to Atten and what's his name? Beodur, I could definitely use another skill fighter. Whoops. So he's having lots of skill points. But it is a trade-off I'm willing to make. Because it's good to have a balanced team. Like, my character already has the skills, plus she's a good fighter. Just by virtue of being the main character. So it'd be good to have some other companions that can hold their weight. I can do toughness. Yeah, I already have those 2 maxed. I don't need to have flurry. Attack with melee weapons, that'd be good to have, probably. Dual strike is nice. Probably go with that. Actually, we'll go with this. Hopefully it means in combat, but I don't really know. But we'll go with it anyway. Alright, I'm gonna leave him level 10 now. Just so... let's see. Just so I can use them for the healing. Alrighty. So I'm going to start with a force. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save it because I just did all that. See what just happened? Where's my insanity? Nice. Alright. Is Force Scream an AoE? I can't remember. I think Lightning is, though. This should be a much stronger comp, I think. Get my force. Actually, she should use force speed. Because then Leovar gets a 2 thanks to our force bond. I will, however, use Night Valor to buff us all. Nice. Oh, I love those AoEs. Where's the matriarch? I should be working on her. There she is.
Everyone,
This shall not stop us for long.
this one is mine.
This one.
Oh, 4 misses. Rhea cannot take a hit, though. Does she have drain life yet? No, I'm gonna use another insanity, though, to...
What is it?
She lives that long. Don't attack me, Rhea. Insanity. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet. I wish I had Death Field. Is Force Scream an AoE? I wish he could... Oh, I do have Drain Force. No, it's Drain Force, not Drain Life. Drain Life, I do have Drain Life. But she's not allowed to drain, so I'm gonna drain this guy's life instead. Or this girl's. Yay! Alright, and now I'm just gonna AoE everything. God, this is like night and day.
Together then.
Or she's not gonna die, tell her to. Die! Oh, I made a save. Alright, so much easier. Thank God, okay. Remains... Maybe he had a power converter thing. Nope. A crystal though, I'll take that. Kinrath egg. Do I get dark side points for this? No. I always think I do, but I guess you don't. Drag Knight. I wonder if these are scripted or if they're random drops. If they're random, it might be worth Leovar. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a funny name, and I do remember
Your
this now.
thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you.
This cave is force sensitive. I've read of places such as this.
Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect.
She still sounds like
force
she's
energy.
in my
The
mind as
crystals are the
opposed to
catalyst.
standing right next to me. Oh,
I sense that Revan perhaps
it's gonna be the same conversation. Let's see.
the crystal.
No influence. Thought there might be if she was in the party. Crystals would be great if I actually had a lightsaber, but I'm still missing one component, and I probably won't get it till the next planet. The way they probably do it, I think, is maybe you get like 1 piece per planet, so no matter what, you get your lightsaber during the beginning of the second of the 4 planets, so really the 4th planet. It does seem late, that's like halfway through the game though. Not, or almost. Large crystal formation, nice. Violet crystal, that could be cool to have a violet lightsaber. Like Mr. Mace Windu. No crystals in these eggs though. I thought there might be. Might I miss any? I'll say empty by the looks of it. Alright. Now the crystal I gained, I hope I didn't mess up the triggers.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is.
Wise
I have
words.
seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
Oh, I'm treading dangerous ground here because I think unless you do this perfectly, you're gonna lose influence with her. She doesn't like that very much, but I don't mind losing influence because the more dark side she has, the more dark side power she can use. So, because if I can help, I will. Yeah, I don't feel like she's too philosophical. She's just kind of direct.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I like that she has like an interesting philosophy that's like not quite light side, not quite dark side. Like it's using cruel means at times, but to achieve a good end or a well-intentioned end. I think you're wrong. Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then
That
leave.
sounds mean.
And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
I like that you can like throw it back in her face, be like, "I'll be you as disposable." But she actually, I remember that option. She actually approves of that one. She's like, "Good, you're learning." I don't know if I'd see them as friends so much, but they definitely are allies, and I think this is the most in character. I do not turn on my allies like the Jedi turned on their own during the wars. That's perfect.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue
I doubt
down
that
your path.
a lot.
Do you
Maybe
know why
Ed,
those we
but
meet display such
KotOR is
weakness?
loyal.
As I said, their
I
lives
haven't
are
met the
static,
disciple that much.
untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you.
There's so many
You
good
have
quotes.
seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Okay.
Ask, and I will answer.
Finally getting to my questions. The Leovar crystal. There we go.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character
That's pretty
and
cool. I like
strength,
that a lot.
and through it,
Your own
your
personal
power
crystal.
is enhanced. Should your power increase or your resolve change, speak to me again about this matter, and I will help you.
So basically, in other words, as you level up,
Is there something
as your
else
alignment
you wish?
changes, it has different benefits, which is pretty cool. Did you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me
influence
as
check.
perhaps she should be.
I'm
Yet
surprised I
I
haven't seen more of
feel
those.
I know her, yes.
What do you mean? So I'm kind of worried about if I lose a lot of influence with her, even though it'll make her more dark side. I forgot that you actually have to have influence to unlock other options.
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack
There's
of
definitely
forgiveness.
more to Atris than meets the eye, I think. You walked her path?
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea.
She's like
That
the complete
is
flip
why
side of
Atris
Jolie
and the
in the
others
previous game.
blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
Like, whereas Jolie was like a well-intentioned Grey Jedi who was kind of leaning towards the light side, she's like a kind of well-intentioned but also very manipulative Grey Jedi who's sort of leaning towards the dark. It gives the game a much darker tone because she's such a important companion, and it really gives it more depth that I like. You trained Revan?
You have already asked much.
Aww.
I do not wish to speak of this any longer.
Right when things were getting interesting. I had other questions.
Ask, and I
Sorry
will
we're
answer.
talking a lot, but You know Revan. One last one.
I misspoke before.
Nope. Okay,
And
need more influence.
ask.
Yay, too bad I lost influence, but light side points. So let's see how my crystal's doing. Miscellaneous? It doesn't actually say until you put it in the lightsaber, I guess. Hopefully it says that. Alrighty. But it worked. We have, I should probably gear up the disciple. Should probably gear up all my companions, but oh yeah, jeez. Does he have any dexterity? +3. I kind of want to give him this heavy armor anyway, because that's like 7 + 3. I'd rather just have the 12 and the immune to all the stun, fear, horror. So let's go with that. Alright, he probably needs... I wish I had better weapons. Fiber sword, I guess. And let's go with the death blade. Let's go with that. What about belts? Reflex. Any stats out of alignment? Strength is. Do I have a strength thing? No, I don't. With that, the immunity to energy, or partial immunity to energy, is nice. Guess I can level them up a little bit more. Oh, keep forgetting that. What do we decide? We had the health regen, right? Was it last time? Dual strike, let's do that. Makes him have a better chance to hit when he's attacking somebody. I am too. Now we can level up his attributes. Perfect. And we'll do the other upgraded close combat +4 bonus. Stay. Alright, good enough for now. We'll save that in case I need some quick health from him. Alright, anyway, episode's getting long. I think it's time to go back and free Master Brook now that we have a much better party and lots of force. I might regret having both my good party members at the same time, but I will be using them probably through the rest of the planet at least. We'll see. When we get to the next one, maybe I'll switch one of them for either Adden or Bayo. Probably Adden. Alright, so I'm going to use my Force Shield. Then I'm going to have Freya use Night Speed, Energy Resistance.
I am ready.
And then I'm going to save it. Probably should use an Energy Shield because I have so many of them, but I'm not going to bother. Freya can just heal me. Oh, there's going to be a chat, isn't there? There's Master Brook.
Halt, Settler. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath?
Here to rescue the Jedi.
We are highly trained veterans.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind
Why be
up
too quick so my
dead.
buffs are still
Leave.
up. Oh, I could try this. Open the cage, let the Jedi out.
What? That's a Jedi trick. We trained against that during the war. It's
Alright. Okay, most of my buffs are gone, but whatever, not all of them. Wait, risk it. It can happen. Maybe Freya can immunity them? Or what's it called? This one. Why is she attacking them? There we go. Okay, I CC'd most of them. I have force be going. So Freya. All this switching is getting a little tedious, sorry. Now we're getting our groove on.
You have left me an opening.
I remember all their battle cries. And I can level up.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences.
Hey, Rook.
What? You're expecting thanks?
No, knowing you, that's about what I was
and
expecting.
you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
but I just rescued you. Actually, I like number 4, a little sarcastic. Always a pleasure, Rook. I see you still have your cheery disposition.
Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant
So you're
they
saying
seem.
I should have left you there.
And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this.
Oh, are we always going to go over
Intentions mean
this?
nothing of a greater tragedy is
Seriously,
close.
people, it was like 20 years ago. Alright. I think she's going to be kind of provoked by that, though. She's still, Is this the same careful timing you were counting on in the Mandalorian Wars?
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
Conveniently. Yeah, it says Revan and Malak were misguided, but without them we'd all be speaking Mandalorian.
Revan acted. You acted. There's no way of knowing what would have happened had you trusted in the Council, much like what you have done today. Enough of this. This is not the time
you had
for
this under
such
control?
arguments. The
Sorry, I
mercenaries
don't.
have allied themselves
You're in a
with the
cage.
Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach.
We would have attacked either way, now we have a Jedi on our
Time is
side,
of the
so
essence.
I fail to see how this is in any way worse and not better. But yay, I always enjoy leveling up the main character. Because it's, you know, it's my character. Alright, I am obviously a little more, not cautious, but conditioning a little more contemplative when leveling my main, because it's my main. Regenerate force points is good. I don't know if it's in combat or not. I really wish I did, because if it's not in combat, it doesn't really matter at all. But oh, so many good like one-offs. Stealth one would be pretty nice. I'm gonna go with this one for now. Master speed, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, well, stasis field though. Kreia can do that though. She can also do night speed, but whatever. I'm just gonna go with this. Yay! Alrighty, let's get these containers, and then we'll see if there's anything else in this cave. And then I'll head out. I think for the most part we've explored it, besides maybe a few Kinrath and some loots. Let's see if she's anything good. Just a Chinese shield. Some credits in the rubble, like, did mercenaries hide that there? Like, why hide just 54 credits? Or was it always there and they're just dumb and didn't actually think to check to see if there might be credits in there? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Lots of hidden containers in this little cave. I like it. What was that force mask? I want to check that out. Nope, I know I can't wear it. Force mask. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So it gives you really good resist against force attacks, but your own force powers are severely diminished. I'm going to give that to, what's his name? The Disciple. Because, I mean, that's nice, the defense and the energy, but I don't know if we'll be fighting Sith for a while. That was well, the will save is still good, I guess. Maybe just will save anything except for, God, I don't know. I'll leave what he has for now. Maybe if we fight more force users, I'll switch it off. Look at mermaids. Datapad, mercenary orders. Yeah, basically what he just said. They're going to attack Kunda at any moment. So we probably should get back soon. Bit more oh, is there only one? Well, let's see. Master speed, yay, 2 more. Yeah, definitely glad I choose that one. Extra attack is going to be incredible. What level am I up to at this point? Like 14, 15, nice. Getting there. Unlike the last game, I think I mentioned this, there is no level cap in this game. Well, there is, but it's like 50, which you're not going to ever reach during normal gameplay. So I don't have to worry about getting to level 20 and running out of abilities. I can just keep going until I don't keep going. There's an axe. We can grind that sometime. I can probably give that to, what's his name, the Disciple, but lazy. And more rubble. At least there was something down here. Alright, cool. More shields. Random loot, in other words. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back, we'll head out of this... Oh! This guy. Oh, I remember. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. These tunnels are too dark to tell man from beast. My apologies. What are you doing here? The dangerous Kinrath. What are you on about? What are you doing? A rock collector. Interesting. But you're a mercenary. Can a mercenary have a hobby? Something to while away the idle hours between the carnage, blood, and ichor? Explorer and a scientist. You mentioned crystals. Yeah, I've already been there. What do you know about the mercenaries? Surly. Yeah. The Kinrath don't attack you. Why is that? Trade secret. Force persuade.
The greatest technique is to do the same without resorting to
Oh,
the
shut up,
force.
Kreia. I'm manipulating his mind, and you don't like that either. They sent, in other words, you can use their glands to avoid notice. Do you have an extra one I could use? No, we only have one. So you could persuade him to give it to you, but I don't know if I really want one. I could just kill them. I want to hold your gland. What is like a Beatles reference? I want to actually. I'm gonna go with that anyway. Yay! Oh, is that? That's definitely dark side. I'll give it back to him. Give me the laughing sound. Yeah, I guess so. All right. Oh, no light save points for that. That kind of sucks. Nice little mini, not even a quest, but mini conversation there. Random fun fact, the Beatles, their fans, especially all the girls, used to be so loud at concerts, and this is a true story, I'm pretty sure. When they were singing I Want to Hold Your Hand, they would actually sing I Want to Hold Your Gland because, you know, it was raunchy at the time, and nobody could hear what they were saying anyway, all the screaming, so I always thought that was kind of clever. Okay, and on that note, I am going to save the game here, and I will see you guys back for episode 20.